A few more pickups recently. I went during my lunch break. And actually was able to find quite a few at pawn shops at a local town. Definitely believing in pawn shops more often now, as I'm starting to find some really good stuff and getting some great prices. Um, Usually like $4 or $5 for most systems, and then they're willing to go down the price if you just ask them about it, and you buy multiple. And I'm definitely from this one, I got a lot of Nintendo pickups, as you'll see. So the first pickup was a pawn shop. The second pawn shop I went to that actually had quite a few games and a few systems as well. So the second pawn shop I went to, I was able to get some pickups from. And the first thing I saw when I walked in was a PS2 console. You can see there a slim model. I actually don't have a slim model yet. And this one was in pretty good condition. The guy had 15 on there, as you could probably see. And I thought I'd pick it up. I'll need to pick up the power cord for it so you can put any cables. But it's a good pickup to have. I have a fat PS2, but I don't have the slim model. So I just have to pick that up for 15, especially once I got the games bundled with it. This entire transaction was 25. So the games I got with these is 6. So let's go through those. First being Ace Combat X, Skies of Deception, and that one is complete. So that was a good pickup. I just got a PSP, so I'm happy to pick up some more PSP games, and that was a good one to get. So the next game was Star Wars Until the End of Time. So that was a great pickup. I have it loose, but I don't have a complete copy, and this one's in great condition. As both discs. I did have it loose, which I picked up for I think $1. But you know, spending about $3 on this total was great. And it's definitely one that I want to play. I really enjoyed Star Wars from the Second Story on the PS1 is one of my favorites. So I'm glad to get more of those tracks. The next one will be one of the first many Nintendo pickups that I've got. The Kirby's Epic Counter. The case is kind of a little rough condition, but not too bad. I never played this one, so I'm excited to get it and kind of expand my Wii collection. The disc isn't in the greatest shape there, but it's not too bad. Oh, yeah. So that was definitely a good pickup. The next pickup was Soul Calibur 4, PS3. I mean, when I go to one of these pawn shops, I'm just kind of picking up things that interest me, things that I want to collect. So this is one of them that, you know, I'm not too into Soul Calibur, but for, you know, about $3, it's worth it to me to pick it up. And it kind of adds to slowly getting kind of a fighting game collection between the PlayStation, mostly on PlayStation. That's great. Next pickup was another PS3 game, Yakuza Dead Souls. This is definitely a good one to get. I want to play more of the Yakuza series. And this one looks fun, like a zombie version of it. So that was definitely a good pickup to get. You know, great prices on it, like I mentioned. And last one, PS3 as well, is Devil May Cry 4. I kept seeing this at all the pawn shops, actually, that I went to. I think probably all 4 that I went to, I saw Devil May Cry 4 because I remember seeing the label so small there. It's like, what game is that? I took a squint just to see it. So that's a good pickup. Definitely want to go back and play Devil May Cry that I never played. So I'm happy to get that. And that was it for the second pawn shop that I went to. The first one I didn't pick up anything at.
When a vacation is shattered by a brutal invasion, a quest begins across the universe to restore what was lost. A saga of epic proportions, featuring rich, detailed worlds and a real-time battle system. A story so large, it takes a universe to tell it. Star Ocean, till the end of time. Rated T for teen.
Okay. So this next pickup was definitely the best one that I had. Kind of amazing that this is another $25. But this time, as you can see, it was for 8 games. A lot of Wii and Wii U there. Actually, don't have a Wii U yet, but it's amazing to pick them up for, you know, what's essentially about $3 a piece, because they're still pretty expensive when you go around. You see them a lot for 15, 20 bucks for most games. So that was great to pick up. A lot of first party titles as well. So the first one was Metroid Other M. It's got 15 on there, but of course it's not what I paid. This pawn shop was interesting because they said they were having a sale on consoles, but the games I guess were also on sale. Even though there were prices marked on some of these, he was just like, "Oh yeah, that's 5, that's 3," and it didn't matter. You know, that's some first party titles, which is great. Definitely want to always see that flat price for everything, and that way you can get some gems, as opposed to having to pay, you know, $20 just because it's a Mario. The next one is Super Mario Galaxy 2. I don't know what this black thing on there is. I'm gonna have to get that off. But this one I don't think has the manual. But Super Mario Galaxy 2 is a good pickup to get. Pretty good condition. Actually haven't played the Mario Galaxy, so it's exciting to get. Third one is Robotech Invasion, PS2. The guy had a lot of PS2 games, but most were sports games, like ATV racing games, stuff I'm not really interested in. He also had a bunch of games. They were all behind the counter, so I'm sitting there kind of squinting at them, trying to see what they are. And I felt bad for the guy because they had to be like, "Oh, can you move that stack so I can see what's behind it?" And it's amazing when they get so many games and they just start stacking them up, and then they don't really care about displaying them. So next pickup was PS3, Castlevania Lord of Shadow. I don't know how good this one's supposed to be. I know sometimes the newer Castlevanias people kind of poo-poo on. Usually it's the mobile, like the DS. Castlevanias that people say are really good. But once again, for that $3, I'm going to pick up Castlevania on the PS3 and try it out. So here we get into the Wii U titles, and I got some great titles. First being Paper Mario Color Splash. So I love the Paper Mario series, so I have to get that. And I assume when it has the paper saying view game manual, that means that there's just no physical manual. So, you know, you can count it as complete. And all these are in really great condition. So I'm happy that I got that. The next one would be Super Mario Bros.U and Super Mario Luigi U. Looks like, yeah. It looks like it does include it. Here, interesting, it says bonus videos. I don't know why it says that, but then it says, you know, here it says playthrough 82 all new challenge courses with Luigi.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So, I assume that means it's both. So yeah, once again, no physical manual, but the thing's there. So, yeah, I mean, a title like this, you know, you easily see on Wii U, this would be like $25. It feels like, just because, oh, it's Mario, it's me and Mario. So I'm really happy about Pikmin 3. You can see there on the side it says Abby, $9. I don't know why it says Abby, but you know, looks like they're expecting $9. It's actually not too bad for something like Pikmin 3. But once again, I got it for like $3. So happy to do that, and that does have a manual with it. That's a good pickup. So it gives me my first few Wii U games. Of course, I'm hoping to get the console soon. Last one was Super Mario 3D World. So, you know, another good title. Has 9 on there as well, but didn't pay that. This is the one with the cats. So I know that's how I know this one. Got the instruction manual. So it's good. That's another great pickup. You know, just getting those 4s, the regular PS2 and PS3 games that I've been picking up is pretty amazing. I'm very happy with that. $25 for 8 games. Pretty amazing. Definitely back into pawn shops. I think prioritizing pawn shops over thrift stores is probably what I have to do now. Just because of situations like this where places have the prices down and they're willing to mark it down even further if you buy a bunch.
When the color goes missing, there's only one thing to do. Paint with a hammer! There's no time for questions. You've got to crack the case and let your true colors fly to brighten up his colorless world. And yours. You and Mario can paint the town red and yellow, blue, and green. In Paper Mario Color Splash. Only on Wii U. Rated E for everyone.
Okay, the last pawn shop I went to for the day, spent a little more than I did all the other places, but I got some really great titles, some old school stuff. It's always good to see a pawn shop where they do have, you know, they have the newer stuff on display, PS4, Xbox One, and then they have like a shelf of PS3 and Xbox 360. But then behind that, they have a box of old stuff, which is what I'm looking for. And they had that. They had a box of PS2 games, nothing too great. I picked up one, and then they had a box of SNES NES games, which they came down on the price on. They were like 7 or 8 a piece. But some really good titles. So first thing I picked up was Super Return of the Jedi. That's great. I think Super Star Wars is the one that everyone's usually played. I know that's the one I've played. So you can see there, they had $9 on it, and then they marked it down to $7. And I got it for even for a little less than that, even after that, in some good condition. So that's definitely what I'm looking for on these older systems, that I don't have to pay, you know, the $15, $20 that people would put on something like that. So the next is a NES. I got Kung Fu. Got a nice little sleeve for it. Got sleeves for all these actually, so that's great. And this one's in actually really good condition. So definitely a staple there. Action series. So I'm excited to get that for, you know, what was essentially a little over $3. Next one, also a good pickup, Burgertime with a sleeve. So that's another great one to pick up. That's the one, you know, that people always talk about. It's kind of a hidden gem, I guess. I guess it was an arcade game, so that definitely played for people, but I never played in an arcade, so. But no, it's great to pick up, and great condition, really. Yeah, I can't fault the condition at all there. Last NES game is Athena. This one's probably the most beat up. It's definitely very dirty, so I'll have to give that a good cleaning back there too. A little warped on the back, but that's alright. Pretty good condition for what I picked it up for. I actually don't know. It says Japan's top arcade hit, but I actually haven't played that, so I'll have to check it out. See what that's like. So another PSP game as well. Untold Legends, Brotherhood of the Blade. Lots of stickers on there I'll have to remove. But this is an action RPG. It looks similar like Diablo style. So that should be interesting. That's complete. So I'll have to pick that up. Add to that PSP collection, the PSP I have now. On the PS3, I got Asura's Wrath. That looks like an action game. Maybe like a Devil May Cry type of clone. You know, I pick up stuff that looks interesting to me, especially on my PS3. Even though I'm not really collecting for PS3. I say that, but lately I've been picking up a lot of PS3, so maybe I am collecting for it. Here I am with a growing PS3 collection, but it's always good to pick up. Good condition. So the one PS2 game I picked up was Art of Fighting Anthology. Never played the Art of Fighting games, but this apparently has the three complete games on one disc. Gate's in rough shape, but that's alright. Was complete in here, and it's looking okay. Yeah, a little scratched up, but not too bad. But I'm happy to pick that up. You know, getting more fighting games. Got kind of a fighting game collection going on. Picking up for the PS2. I feel like there's a few of the fighting games are actually worth something too, but I think it's mostly Marvel versus Capcom. I don't know if this really is. Not a big deal. I'm not gonna sell it. So. Yeah, that was all. That was 30. So 30 for 7 games, still pretty good.
Feel the Force with Super Return of the Jedi, the final and greatest chapter in the Star Wars trilogy for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
Not really a game collecting type of thing, but I mean, it's related, of course. But I decided if I was going to get a Switch, and I got lucky that the weekend that I was thinking, oh, I'll go out and just buy one. I saw a deal on Facebook. Someone had theirs posted for $240. $240 for a Switch with the blue and red. Blue and red Switch with the box and everything in it, and also a copy of Let's Go Pikachu. So I was like, I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to do it. Definitely glad I did. It's in great condition. Box is there, as you can see, in good condition, and everything works. And I, of course, traded in the Let's Go Pikachu just to get some money for some games I wanted. And I picked up one of the wired controllers, the Zelda one. The wireless is more convenient, of course, but the design on the Zelda wireless controller I didn't like as much. Same with the Mario one. It's kind of like a dark silhouette. Not really sure why they did that. Because if you look at this one, the design is so much better. It looks so much better to me. And I don't mind wires too much. You can only use the wires with wired controls with a dock. So as I mentioned, yeah, it came with Let's Go Pikachu. I traded that in. Got 30 store credit at GameStop for it, so it was worth it just to quickly turn it over. And of course with that, I picked up Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. That's kind of the main reason I picked it up, is to play Smash. And then I also picked up Fire Emblem Warriors. It's either 40 or 50 for pre-owned. So those two good pickups. But yeah, not part of my normal collecting, since I'm just collecting older stuff, but it kind of benefited because I was watching, these online deals, Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist, that I got lucky that, someone was selling their Switch, and it was a good deal to save some money on that, and it worked out. So I got pretty lucky on that.